since just years ago. I've been wanting to do it for such a long time, and I always thought that maybe I could do it because I've always thought my voice was calming, and people always have complimented my voice, but I didn't think that I actually would end up taking this as like a serious thing, a serious hobby, and I'm really enjoying it right now. And if you look at my description, you can actually request custom videos from me. And just to clarify, I will not be doing anything salacious. I will not be doing videos that have sexual connotations to them, as that is not something I would like to do. Even though I get told that I would be very successful at that, I'm just not at that point yet where I see, OnlyFans or whatever is like a viable thing. So please, no comments about that. No requests for any weird videos. But if you would like to request a video like a custom video, you can go ahead and email me. My email is in the description box below. So I thought that we would have like a cute little chit chat instead, because I'm just kind of anxious right now. You ever have situations in life that seem so big and so huge and seem so insurmountable when they're not? They're just phases in life that you happen to experience, but they just seem so just big and unconquerable. It's especially for people with anxiety and just people that overthink. Just small things can feel like really big things, and I guess that's something that I'm dealing with right now, because it's strange, because in general I've grown up to be, and I've kind of developed into a confident person, but for some reason there just are things that I'm just so unsure about, and I don't know. Let me know if you guys have experiences like that. So I got candy. These are classic candies from my childhood and my culture. I don't know where they're from, but they're called Snow Bear. Snow bears, snow bears, snow bears. Now this candy is very, very minty and spicy, and I wanted to do like just a relaxed and a cute little chit chat that you can fall asleep to, with soft spoken speaking and whispering, with the sounds of the candy wrapper being unwrapped. I know it sounds good because it like tickles your ear, and it's like, it feels like you have ants in your ear or something. So we're going to unwrap one. I forget to do it on camera. I lowered my hands to do it off camera, and I don't know why I did that. So snow bears are not shaped like bears at all. They are cute little white oval candies, and they're very spicy. this will sound good or not, but this is the microphone foam that I never use. But my mom used to buy us cross-stitching things, paraphernalia, because I don't know what they're actually called. But I remember as a kid she was showering while I was doing the cross-stitching thing that she got me. And instead of letting her know that I was going to go outside because I was like super overprotected by my parents, I snuck out. I went to the corner store, hang on myself some snow bears. And I think she knew that I went outside, but she didn't mind. I mean, it's just candy. The stuff I'm talking about is kind of all over the place, but my point is I wanted to do a role play, but I was much too anxious to do that. And when I get anxious, I often cannot really do things I'm supposed to be doing. And so I'm just reaching out to the bestest friends that I have in my life to kind of give me that emotional support. The thing about this is when you are a person that is usually strong, that can handle a lot, and who doesn't often seek help for certain things, people don't know that you're dealing with it, and they don't know to help you out with it. So if you are dealing with certain things that seem insurmountable, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to ask for just emotional assistance, for people to bolster your strength, and for people to help you demystify the situation. And by demystify, I mean that people can show you that what you're dealing with isn't really that big, and that with little steps, one by one, it can be overcome. I appreciate you guys' comments. And I think it's funny because my channel attracts a lot of dudes for some reason. And it's funny because a lot of the guys that end up following me on Instagram unfollow me after they see that I have a boyfriend. That's so funny, by the way. It's kind of crazy. I went to college for 4 years for communications, and I love the idea of just media and arts, which is probably why I'm doing this right now. Because, I'm sorry, I just like smacked really loud in your ear. But I've almost been hired at so many radio stations, but the issue is that the main language over here is not English. And so it just didn't feel like, a proper fit for me. So I just never, really delved into any of them because, you have to cater to the masses, and I don't think that would be me. I don't think that would be entertaining for the majority of people from where I am, so it just didn't end up happening. And besides, for radio stations, there are so many rules. You can't swear, you can't say certain things, you can't get personal. And so I realized, why have I been waiting this whole time that I can make my own platforms? And I did. So my pod is more about my personal life and certain things that I deal with, things that I learn, things that happen to me. So if you guys are interested in that, my link tree is in my Instagram bio. My Instagram handle is in the description box below. 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 Let's eat the second snow bear. Just that I'm experiencing a lot of anxiety right now, when I shouldn't be. When certain things are actually pretty simple. But it's just that certain things can be trepidating. Especially when you're someone that deals with anxiety. Should we eat this third snow bear? My mouth is kind of spicy right now. so sorry. I had to plug my computer in. I don't know if these snow bears make relaxing noises. You guys have to tell me. But recently I've been watching cringy 90 Day Fiancé clips, but I can never watch it alone. And so I watch people react to it. I'm actually surprised I'm not wearing any jewelry right now. That's kind of off-brand for me. It's kind of crazy that you can actually start a YouTube career with the simplest equipment, because I do not have any crazy equipment, Lord knows. So I've always wanted to do ASMR, so I'm actually really happy I get to do this. I feel like the mouth sounds aren't that loud. I hope you guys can hear it. But then again, like, I always underestimate how loud things are that my microphone picks up, because I'm plugged into it, but the feedback isn't that loud, so I can never tell. Thank you guys so much for the support on the channel. I did not expect for my videos to get thousands of views within just a few days. That is insane. That is actually really crazy. I definitely do want to continue down this path, because it's very fun, and doing it just makes my spirit calm. My soul calm. I don't know, whichever one. And it's really interesting. My camera keeps going in and out of I have to say goodbye. But thank you for joining me for another episode. This was so much fun to make. But this is going to be